Hello everyone, it's Justine. Welcome to Stationery by Justine, where when I craft, the world stands still. So today I'm going to be showing you a few different cards, 3 to be exact, that I have used the Stamp and Coordinating Die of the Month from Spellbinders. I'll pop a picture on the screen here of what it looks like to make the 3 different cards. And I will also be using the Glimmer of the Month, which is this beautiful tulip glimmer set. And I will pop a picture of what that looks like from the website as well. And I will also be pulling in elements from the Quick and Easy card kit of the month to create this card as well, which looks like this. If you're interested in more inspiration from the card kit or the Glimmer foil, this one, I will have more videos on my channel coming soon with some more inspiration for you. But right now, this is all about the stamp set, which is featuring this adorable bunny here and some other really cute bunnies. So I went ahead and cut out the flowers underneath the bunny. Typically it looks like this, and I cut this bunny out. So I'll show you in just a minute the next card what it looks like when you don't cut it out. But I wanted this bunny to be kind of hiding behind my tulips, just kind of peeking out. So he would, I don't know, kind of reminds me of Peter Rabbit from the children's books. I love Peter Rabbit. There he is, Mr. Peter there. And when I put this on here, I can see that there is a little bit of an overlap. So I'm just going to pull out my trimmer and just trim that right off. Also, I will mention the background. I used the embossing folder of the month, which is Hydrangea Blooms, I believe it's what it's called, but I'm using the deboss side, so it actually goes down, which is kind of fun. I think that sometimes I will flip them over intentionally to get that design, and sometimes I will simply just glue the wrong side down. And this was one of the cases where I intentionally glued this side on. This is a very great trimmer. It's from Tonic with Tim Holtz. This is the trimmer that I love using to make sentiments like this because I can really get my hands in this area and hold it down, or I can go ahead and slide things in this way. It's just a really great trimmer. This one is really tiny though. I know they have a larger one. This one goes to 6 inches by 3.5, so, or 6 1/4, I guess. But, you know, maybe something I will invest in when my other one goes kaput. Who knows when that will be? Hopefully not soon though. Anyway, I used some kind of shimmery paper to mat the sentiment on, and I thought Happy Easter was appropriate for the bunny because, you know, spring, bunny, Easter kind of goes together. There we have the first card all finished. When I was coloring the bunny, I used W1, 3, and 5 from Copic to make this little bunny. And then with the tulips, I used Y00 and Y11 for the buds. And then for the leaves, I used G21. And I didn't really add a whole lot of dimension on the leaves, but that's just fine with me. I love the way that that turned out. Now with this one, I pulled from the Quick and Easy card kit to get some really fun pattern papers and even a die cut shape. So let's just go ahead and make this one up. I have just a strip that I'm going to add kind of going across. I call this kind of like the belt of the card. It's just going right across the middle like so. And then I have this bunny here, and I actually grabbed a circle punch that I had in my kit, that I had in my stash, and I think it was the 2.5 inch circle. Let's just use this grid line to measure 2.5 inches, yes. So that was just perfect, and I think it frames my bunny nicely. Then I'm just going to pop that little ephemera on and put my bunny probably right about there and not be too fussy with the adhesion, as you can see. Then this Happy Easter was the same stamp as before, but I did use the die and cut it out. Let's see, where in the world do I want to put this on the card? I think I'm going to put it right here and just use this line here to kind of, or use the sentiment to kind of cover up that harsh line. Happy Easter. And this card needs some bling, so I am going to add some green and blue bling. Whenever I do Copic coloring with stamped images, I use the Versamark black ink, which is pretty affordable, I'd say. It's nothing too expensive. And then I use clear embossing powder. And the powder I use, I think, is from Simon Says Stamp. I now have it in like a little lunchbox container, so I'm not certain on the brand, but if I had to guess, I think I bought it at Simon Says Stamp. And then that creates this kind of glossy image. You can see that the bunny has a bit of a gloss. Hopefully you can see. There we go. You can see on the eyes. There's a gloss there. And the Easter is not glossy. I did not heat emboss the Happy Easter, which is just fine. Definitely does not wreck the card or anything. It's just a little different. But when I use Copics, I just find it helpful to have the image heat embossed because it just prevents my marker from kind of sliding all over underneath the ink, and the ink does not move at all with the heat embossed powder. Then I'm taking yet another scrap from the card kit and putting that right about here. I just matted that on the same blue cardstock that I have around my border here. And you guys, how adorable is this bunny? It just does not get cuter than that. So we have this bunny. I think I'm going to offset things just a little bit to be right about there, and I think I will pop up my sentiment on this card. Copic colors for this bunny, I believe I used some of the E40s for the actual rabbit. The blue flowers, I used B14, B41, and B00. And then the pocket itself, I think I just used R20, which is just that light blush color. Thank goodness that was not stuck down hard. That was not quite where I wanted this little bunny. I think that this sentiment, sending a pocket full of happiness, would be just perfect to pair with the stitch die of the month. If you have not checked that out yet, it is a pocket. It is so darn cute. I'll insert a picture of that on the screen here. And if you're interested to see what I did with that die, check out my channel, and I will have that video either on when this video is live or soon after, since it is part of the February monthly club release. Oh, how sweet is that? Okay, well, for gems, I think I'm going to stick with the blues here again and pop these on. And if you're wondering about where these gems came from, they are simply just leftovers from a card kit of yesteryear. I'm not sure when or which one. I have a lot left over. Typically, I use them a lot, but they seem to just keep showing up in my craft room. So I'm using them more recently just because they're so pretty, and why hoard them when you can use them? You know, you don't get extra points for just having stuff around. Use them. That's just my 2 cents on it. But they are available on the Spellbinders website, I think. So if they are there when I am editing this video and can find a link, I will link those gems for you. So now that I am finished with all 3 of my cards, let's just take one last peek at them with the sweet little bunnies. Oh, So cute. Anyway, let me know which one is your favorite in the comments as usual. I love knowing and hearing your feedback. I make these videos for you guys, so let me know which one is your favorite. I think the yellow one is my favorite because the bunny is peeking out, and I just think it's so sweet and endearing. So yellow gets my vote this time. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, especially all the way to the end, and I hope that you subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos from me in the future. I look forward to knowing which card is your favorite in the comments, and if you liked the video, please hit the like button below. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!